I just don't know enough about the financial system and markets to answer the following question, which is, if I'm owning US stocks, do I always need to sell them for dollars? Can I also sell them for Japanese yen or Chinese yuan or euro? Because if I understand things right, then of course there's lots of rigging and it's all completely artificial, the US stock market at the moment. But not only the stock market, also the commodity market, gold and silver and oil. It's a big fantasy. And on top of that there's lots of derivatives floating around, and it's just immense madness. And what happens if the dollar completely implodes and you suddenly everybody loses faith outside the US in the dollar? They just don't want it anymore. African countries trade their dollars for euros, and everything that's done in dollars. Oil is sold in euros or in yuan, or whatever currency is owned by countries that can actually give something back in return of that currency. So if I have a euro in Africa, I can go to Europe and buy something with that euro. With the dollar, that's kind of a challenged proposition. If I have $1 million and I go to the US, what can I buy? Basically everything is bought by foreigners for dollars, so I would have to give them dollars back for their property, and they don't want that. That's why they have the property, because they don't want the dollars. So what happens if that suddenly implodes and my stock, the price of my stock, of my shares will of course explode. So suddenly my stock is worth $1,000 where it was worth only $5 before, because the dollar basically crashed. What does that mean to me? If I want to sell my stock, I will be stuck with $1,000, which might by that time turn into $2,000. And then if I have those $2,000, what can I buy with them if the gold price has been manipulated up or down or whatever? What's use to me? So my basic question is, if I own stocks in the US, in companies that really produce something that are useful, am I stuck with dollars? And is the control of the dollar basically a mechanism to also control the attractivity of the stocks? See, so US controls the dollar exit. There's no exit from the market but through the dollar, and that's such a dangerous ground, such a volatile ground, that nobody will dare to take it. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm not making any sense, but it would be interesting to see any response.